Hey friends, hope everyone has had a good weekend, a good Sunday. We are here to stream tonight. We're going to be doing some beta stuff on the Death Knight so that we can get ready to make a video about it sometime, hopefully in the next week. I've already done a few keys on this character, but I want to do more and test some different things out. Get a chance to play with both hero talent specs. Try to get a little uncomfortable and see how this spec feels when it's challenged a little bit. So yeah, let's see how that goes. Oh, hold on, I gotta turn on my face cam. Hey everybody, how y'all doing tonight? Thank you to everyone who watched the latest video on the YouTube channel, gave it a comment, gave it a like. I was blown away by how popular that video was and how many views it got, so thank you all. I really appreciate the love and support, and I'm hoping that we can just build something moving forward, build a little tanking community together, or just a WoW community, just hang out, be friends, have some fun. Yeah, so we're gonna do some keys tonight. Hey, what's up, Shin? Thanks for stopping by, man. I'm doing some keys on the beta tonight. I was thinking about starting with Siege of Borealis. That boss on Fortified, the last boss, was hitting some of my tanks pretty hard, so I figure that's a good place to kind of test and stretch the DK's legs a little bit. So we are going to list a group. These will all be full pugs. I don't know why it's putting it at 3. We'll have to search. Yeah, these will all be full pugs. Hopefully people are still playing. Hello. I think beta keys end for the weekend like tomorrow morning. I don't know if the keystones don't have the duration's 35 hours, so well, that just takes us to the normal reset, so I don't know, we'll see. Alright, I'm just gonna invite people as they sign up. Daryl Roll, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Hey, we just met our 70 follower goal on Twitch. Thank you everybody who's followed recently. You guys rule. We will have to set another goal for next time. But thank you all for helping us reach that. Oh, our paladin said sup and then left the group. Alright, we'll find a group here. We'll get a group going. I'm hoping to just do some +4 keys. I'd like to just continue testing out the new affixes. Reckless, I believe this is the one. I don't know if it actually says it on the. Oh, it's got last season's over here, but this is the one where I believe mobs ignore the tank's armor and have less armor themselves. So we'll do some more physical damage and we will probably take a little bit of a beating. It is tyrannical, so we're not stacking that with. For those who haven't played the beta yet or haven't really been following how things are going, there's been a rework to kind of the scaling of Mythic Plus as far as like when affixes kick in and what the affixes even are. I made a video talking about that. There's a blue post you could read if you want to. But basically the first affixes kick in at level 4. We got Dr. Peach, nice. I'll take this druid. And they're an all new set of affixes. They're testing them kind of one a day over the weekend. So we have like a different affix on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then Mythic Plus testing closes on Monday. And then they'll probably bring it back again next week. That's what they did with the Dragonflight beta, I believe. And then with the PTRs as well. They like getting like a little more focused testing the beta. But before that, I hadn't done it since like BFA was current content, which was like 4 years ago. What was that? Twitch is crashing. Oh, it did crash. Apologies on the Twitch side if we're having some connection problems. It crashed on my screen as well here. Oh, looks like YouTube is slowing down too. Let me check the connection bandwidth there. Maybe we've just got too much going on the network right now. Or maybe my bandwidth through Restream is not as high as we want it to be. Okay. Well, it was crashing the other day too, so... Yeah. Well, let me know in the chat if the stream keeps crashing or cutting out or just not doing well. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Sorry about that, everyone. As far as I can tell on my computer, things are running fine. Like, my connection feels fine, so may have to explore how we're setting up the stream. But that is a troubleshooting problem for another time. Okay. Are we back? Should be back. Should be back momentarily. Are we back? I think we're back. Alright. Sorry about that, YouTube. Anyone who was watching on Twitch, sorry about that. We got a holy paladin. First sealer who signed up. We had some hiccups with the streaming software and the connection, but we're back. So we're just gonna stream on YouTube tonight. No Twitch tonight. And we'll get that figured out tomorrow or some other time. Maybe after the stream. But yeah. Thank you everyone for watching on YouTube. You guys rock. Unlucky Gamer Inc. How's it going? Thanks for stopping by and hanging out. I am just doing some Blood DK keys tonight on the War Within beta. We're gonna work on getting some footage and testing some things out. Christopher, thanks for dropping by, man. Glad to see you here. So, yeah, these are the talents we're gonna be testing with to start with tonight. I'm going to be running the Sand Lane talents because I haven't actually tried those in a key yet. I did a couple of keys with the Deathburn talents. Kind of like those. We'll see how Sand Lane does. I've heard good things about it. When I was hitting dummies with it, I wasn't super impressed because it felt like Vampiric Strike wasn't proccing that often, but we'll see how that goes. Alright, we're just waiting for our healer to get in the dungeon here, and then we can do a ready check and get started. That might be a problem. Like my recent video, which would you say is the sturdiest tank so far? To me, Monk has felt very, very sturdy. Outside of the Stone Vault, which I've only tested on Druid, that made Druid feel pretty weak, but Druid has felt pretty sturdy in the other keys that I did. And Prot Warrior, I think, is also in the conversation. But I would say Monk probably feels the sturdiest. Alright, finally got everyone in the dungeon here, so hopefully we can get started. Yeah, Brewmaster feels very, very tanky, as it usually does with Stagger. Everybody's here. Alright. Blood Decay surprised me with how sturdy it felt in the first few keys I did with it, so we'll see how it feels in these tonight. Normally, Blood feels very spiky, and I mean, maybe I'm just used to it because I did play a lot of it so far in Dragonflight. This key might feel a little suspicious because it's the affix where mobs ignore armor. We'll have to see how this goes. We're also playing Bone Shield, Bone Storm, which makes you drop down to 0 Bone Shield charges when you hit it. You build them back up fairly quickly, but if you use it at the start of a big pull, that might be kind of sketchy. This hunter is absolutely pumping. It always makes you feel sturdier when the trash dies in like 10 seconds. Oh. Alright, we're gonna pull this guy into the next pack. If he lets us. No, is it just not? Are we back? It says my connection is excellent. I think we're back. Are we back? I am sorry for the stream issues, everyone. The middle of a key is not the best time to try to troubleshoot that. Yeah, so we did finish that key. We're gonna try another one. And hopefully things work out a little better this time. I feel like we lost some momentum there, but we're gonna give this a shot and see how it goes. Alright, Necrotic Wake. We'll need to search for that one too. Let's see. So Sandlane felt pretty good in that one. I think the key is like use Vampiric Blood on CD even if you don't need the defensive value of it. We'll have an Augavoke over this one. Nice. Man, Bone Storm didn't give us a ton of damage. I wasn't using it every time. I think I'm going to spec out of Bone Storm, and we're just going to try Sanguine Ground, because why not? We're standing in D&D all the time anyway. And then we won't even have to worry about losing the charges from it. Alright, let's go to the Necrotic Wake. Oh, no, I think we're still good. Never mind, we're good, we're good. Okay. Well, yeah. Do Necrotic Wake. Got most of the same group from last time. One person left, and then we picked up another. We're gonna be just running this on a +4. Everybody's ready, so let's put the keystone in. Oh, both of my keys are for it. Alright. Oh, hit it a second early there. Well, hopefully that's okay. We're going to start off with a pretty decently big pull here, so... Nice, we did huge damage there. Make sure we're not getting too greedy with our health here. We have not proc Purgatory yet, so we can keep going a little bit if we need to. Kill all these blight bags. And let's pull the boss. Our druid has died here. It's an interesting idea, basically turning Vampiric Blood into like a full offensive cooldown. It's one they've explored in the past, but I think Sam Lane kind of does it naturally. Hey, check. How are you healing for lots? Well, I'm playing a Blood DK, so Blood DK is kind of built around taking a little bit more damage up front than the other tanks and then healing it back using Death Strike. So like we take a big hit, and then if you time it right, you can just immediately heal it back. These are damage meters on the side, so that's not healing numbers you're seeing there. But typically, as a blood DK, you will end up with higher healing than the healer over the course of a full dungeon. Just because, like, that's your... Oh, no, the stream has been lagging. Sorry, check. I'm not really sure what the issue with it is, because everything looks good from my end. But obviously something is going amiss. So sorry if it's a laggy experience for you guys. Yeah, as far as I can tell, everything should be good on my end, so I don't know why the lag seems to be continuing. Let's put everything onto this guy. Okay, let's see where I need to go grab the silencing orb for this next pull. Because this pull is gnarly. Probably popped anti-magic shell a little bit too early there. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good. Okay. Ooh. Got bailed out by our healer there a little bit. Alright. Could have been worse. There's another orb over here, so we're going to grab this one for another pull later. I will probably save this for the second boss. Wait for our people to get up right here. This pull could be a little bit nasty. pull this pack over here. So we can get the spear. Put a skull on this guy, because once we kill him, the whole pack dies. Going to try to not pull this stuff in the middle there because it's a pretty toxic pull. This guy's just sitting over there. Bring him in. There's another orb over here. I forgot there was a third one. May want to grab that for something. You know what? Well, I don't know. Maybe we'll just forget about it. It is nice to have one for upstairs. Oh, we'll have to fight these guys here. Oh, uh-oh. Our shaman died. Looks like he released, so he's all the way back at the start of the dungeon. Well, you know what? Maybe we should fight one more pack while we wait for him. That's probably a bad idea since we have Nagawoka. We're missing a lot more DPS than normal. We'll just kill these guys and it'll be alright. Well, for now at least everything looks alright on the stream. Thanks everyone who's stopping by and who's stuck it out. Sorry for the lag and connection issues earlier. I've been using this the service called Restream to stream to both Twitch and YouTube, and I suspect that has been the cause of some latency issues that I've had the last couple of streams. So there are other ways to multi-stream. We'll have to explore some of those. Because this seems to... well, maybe it's a little better. I don't know. You guys tell me in the chat. Has it been better? I just got an error that says YouTube is not receiving enough data or enough video to maintain smooth streaming. So sorry if there's some buffering. I don't understand why it's not. Yeah, we're having some issues here. We're just gonna hit the orb, finish off this pole or this pack. Don't stand in that. Pulling the crossbow man and that mage. Oh boy, don't die. Don't die. Finish off these mages. We'll have A-bomb limb for the next one, so that'll make it a little bit easier. Go ahead and pop it and pull everything in. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with these connection issues. It's like when I look over at OBS, sometimes I see like red connection bars, and then when I'm looking at them, they go back up to green. So I don't know. We'll work to figure that out. Fortunately, I'm kind of limited in what I can do while I'm actually live and trying to do content, which is what I want it to be smooth, so... I'm not getting any latency in game, I don't think, so that makes it even more confusing. Like, I don't know why OBS and the connection is lagging and then WoW is doing just fine. Start this pull with Icebound Fortitude up. Aim these guys at each other. No, get out. No, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, we have 3 creations. Oh my gosh. Is there only one at a time? Oh no. Oh, but no evoker left. Well, that's a bummer. Yeah, of course the guy who did the mechanic wrong is the one who left the dungeon. That's how it goes on beta sometimes. Okay, I don't understand why my bitrate keeps dropping so low. Thank you everyone who's still watching and is bearing with the stream quality. Let me check some things on my end here. Seeing if Windows Defender is blocking anything. Other than things it should be blocking, of course. I don't know, things look okay right now. Let's see. Maybe that's it? That would be bizarre, but okay, maybe that's what was going on. Druid said he wants to swap to his warrior. Let me see. Ethernet connection is kind of maxing out, but it looks okay. Yeah, I don't know what else is sending data or trying to send data. Oh no. We're on a speed test. I mean, theoretically, my upload speed's going to be low right now because I'm streaming, but... Did this guy swap? Looks like our healer left the party too. Alright, we'll start a new group. I mean, that key was going alright until that boss. I would like to try Necrotic Wake again. Although I do want to... I don't know. I kind of want to test some of the other... Okay, I've heard Dawnbreaker is terrible. Or at least very, very challenging. Let's try Arakara. I've only done that on a keystone once, and I feel like I didn't get a great picture of how that goes. So let's give it a shot. We're doing this on a 4. Cool. I think Blood DK is feeling pretty good overall. Now we're only doing a 4, but again we're scaled to like heroic dungeon item level, so theoretically once you start pushing higher your gear will be a little bit higher as well. Yeah, I'm liking it so far. Look at this, we got a whole group together. Slizzed. Let's give him a shot. Hello. And then we'll take a Devastation Evoker. Caster group for this one.
Hey, how you
Hey,
doing?
hey. I want to teleport to a War Within dungeon. Arakara, City of Echoes.
Have a good one.
See, I don't know what's going on, but the stream quality seems okay right now. Let's see how it feels once we actually load into the dungeon here. Looks like it's okay. I don't know, you guys tell me, how's it look on your side there? Yeah. We got Hellstones, let's go. Oh, I need to change that to what I have it bound to in retail. Alright, this is definitely a dungeon that I'm less familiar with. But we're gonna give it a shot. What's the worst that could happen? That was Certainly not the best use of A-Bomb Momentum I've ever had. Trying to keep an eye on the stream quality while I'm also taking here. It seems like it's a little better so far. I don't know. Guess we'll find out as we keep going here. Gotta try not to run over these eggs here. You know, as we run directly into them. Let's take these guys into the next pack. Oh boy. Doing some big pulls here now. Okay. Make sure we interrupt the fear. Don't want to stand in that web spray. Okay, I missed my kick on the fear, and I don't think anyone else is going to get it, so I'm going to pop Lishborn. So I do not get feared. Yeah, I think I just got to eat the web bullets from this guy. And then make sure I save mine and only hit it when the fear is being cast. Do a little bit more of a pull here. Ah, I hit fat fingered my health stone there. Wait, did these guys not chain together? That is... okay. That's bizarre. I was fully expecting them to all come at the same time. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's got to be a bug, right? I mean, obviously it's a spider dungeon, they're all bugs, but... like 3 mobs padding together, you attack one of them and the other 2 do not come. That does not seem to me to be intended. I will wait for Beeman here to get rezzed before we go into Nact, the second of the mobs you have to kill to spawn the first boss. Uh-oh, our Warlock is offline. Probably, yeah, he's DC'd. The healers joined him from the same group, so I'm assuming they're like on Discord together or something. So he DC'd, he's logging back in. This is beta, so DCs happen pretty, I'm not going to say frequently, but they're certainly not a big surprise when they do. I've had a few times where, like, the entire group has just had WoW crash on them at the same time. And everyone logs back in all panicked, like, sorry, WoW crashed, I'm here. It's kind of funny. It's not unexpected from a beta version of the game. There's a reason this hasn't been released yet. Memes aside. For the mini boss here now. Start slamming him with some vampiric strikes. Yeah, this guy applies a poison. that I believe stacks. I'm gonna see if we can block it with AMS. I'm assuming we can. Yep. So that's something that's good to know. I've done this dungeon on Heroic several times. Only one key so far, though. Before this. Alright, so this boss... you know what? Let's clear the platform here. I know this boss spawns a bunch of ads, and they have to get killed before the tank like runs over and runs into them. Or before the boss runs into them. Okay. Give me these jabbering flyers over here. Because when the boss runs into them, he eats them, and then does like 200% increased damage or something crazy. So the ads gotta die. Kill ads, please. And the boss also, I think, is probably gonna hit pretty hard. It is a tyrannical boss, so we'll see how this goes. Yeah, this boss hits hard for sure. Okay, these ads gotta die before the boss gets him. Okay. Okay, oh man. Dude, this boss, it's so hard. Ah. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna see if we can survive. He's gonna eat those ads. Yeah, and then 200% increased damage. Yeah, there's just no shot. Okay. We got close. There's ads over here too. We should probably just kill these before we kill the boss. Does give us an easy way to go into the boss with lots of bone shield stacks too, which I think is going to be important here. Alright, ready? Yeah, hey Franken. I was streaming on both for about 5 minutes, and then both were just like getting... Yeah, I love the DK name. Both were getting like super bad latency, and then I switched to just YouTube, and and I'm dead. Wow. And that was getting super bad latency. Did he eat ads and I wasn't paying attention? Nope, he was just meleeing me for 2.7 million, and then alerting Shirl was doing 1 million damage too. Woof. So this dungeon's hard. I think the War Within dungeons are tuned quite a bit tighter than the returning dungeons. I think probably I just need to pop a defensive during during that, because like I was death striking, it felt like on every GCD, and it wasn't enough. That was a lot of damage. Yeah. Like alerting Shrill is like, so he spawns the ads, which I mean is doing 10 times this damage on a +4, which feels wild to me. Yeah. And now we get to go in with no bone shield charges. Alright, we're just gonna start. Gonna be a trip with the fam in the first few days of the War Within, so take that whole week off so I can catch up. Nice. Ooh, I have no runing power. Yeah, we're just gonna die. I guess I have a health stone. I should pop that. Oh man, I can't get bone shield charges. This is awful. Okay. We got Vamp Blood at least, so that's a thing. But the healers, okay, yeah, everybody's dead. Yeah, the other thing, when this boss eats the ads, he gets like a 50% damage buff for each ad that he eats. I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. Oh man. This is why we test things, right? I mean, the gear scaling is like kind of frustrating too. It's like champion tri gear is supposed to be 597 at rank 1, and then it gets scaled all the way down to 587 because we gotta test keys with bad gear, right? Blood DK is one that starts off real bad with crappy gear. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I did Siege of Borealis and it felt fine. I did Necrotic Wake and it felt fine. Although we failed the Necrotic Wake because we had someone not chain the third boss, I forget what his name is, and then leave the group. So that was a thing. Okay, we can... Yeah, okay, Death Strike right after that. Okay, we're off to a better start here. Alerting Shrill is just... And it's all physical damage too, so it's not like I can just AMS it or anything. Okay, save up Runing Power and... Wolf. Alright, we're gonna IBF because I'm dying. The burst damage, yeah, and this is gonna hurt a lot. If I could parry just like one of those attacks, it would make a big difference. We'll have Vamp Blood up again. Just gotta live a little bit here. Yeah, the other thing is like I can't pop A-Bomb Limb on this fight because if I pull those spiders in, the boss will basically like harden rage. I mean, it's not a harden rage, but 200% damage increase from eating the spiders is like, what's the difference there? Out of space to stand. I'm gonna pull the boss this way. Okay, I think we did it. No, oh, maybe I spoke too soon. We did it! Dude, that fight is no joke. Has having the 2 extra Bone Shield max charges been meaningful? I think so. I mean, it means you're sitting from like 9 to 11 most of the time instead of like 7 to 10, right? Oh, I'm going the wrong way here. Because like you don't want to hit Marrow Rend when you're 1 or 2 stacks off. You want to get the full value from it. So I think it's pretty decently big. I'm not playing with Bone Shield right now, or Bone Storm right now. Obviously I'm playing with Bone Shield. I'm not playing Bone Storm, but you do get extra uptime on that from having it too. So it's pretty nice. Playing the Sand Lane hero talents right now, which have felt pretty good. I'm liking it. You get a ton of haste basically every time you pop Vamp Blood, assuming you can actually spend a lot of runes and not have to Death Strike the whole time. So it's kind of like a fresh take on the like, your Vamp Blood is now an offensive cooldown, which they've done with several tier sets in the past. But the CDR you get on it from, what's it called? The one talent in the bottom of the tree is pretty big too. And that's also a 1-point node now, not a 2-point node, so that feels nice. You kind of want to use it as much as you can anyway if you're playing Umbilicus, which is really easy to do now. I think they made some good improvements to the blood tree. You can take a look at that after the dungeon. I have no idea what the count in here is supposed to look like. Probably didn't want to pull all of these together. These guys just slap with that extraction strike. I just know I don't want to play DH and probably not Monk, not Paladin. Kind of love with the other 3. Yeah, I mean, I'm not... I want to give every tank a fair chance since I like made a series, or making a series about it, but like I would be shocked if I end up in a place where I'm playing Paladin. I think the others are kind of all on the table. Demon Hunter's probably less likely because like that's my main right now and I like to change things up. But I mean, if it's as broken as it is right now on live, I don't know, that's kind of hard to pass up. And just from the couple of dungeons I've done with it, sigils still feel really, really strong. Grips are strong too, though. And there's a talent that makes Gorfiend's Grasp silence everything that it hits for 3 seconds. So it also reduces the cooldown of Gorfiend's Grasp to 90 seconds instead of 2 minutes. Oh dear. So that's good. You can see after you use Vamp Blood, haste is like giga buffed for a while. We got a boss coming up next. So like this is, well, this is the talent, this one here. Gorfiend's Grasp is 30 seconds less cooldown, silences enemies for 3 seconds. It's pretty huge. with Sigil Silence being 90 seconds. Although you do get CDR on your Sigil still, or at least you can as a DH, so I think not as much as you can in, or not as much as you could before the nerf at least. Trying to make them into bootleg VDH. Chains and Silence. Well, Chains... Okay, I gotta object to that, because Chains is already a bootleg Death Grip. It's got a longer CD, and it's got a relatively short range compared to... That's right, this guy you want to get in the thing here. Oh, don't take that. Don't take it yet. Okay. Alright, I guess we're just wiping. But yeah, getting the silence on it is kind of nice. Ooh, nice. There's a little shortcut here. Yeah, the Sandlane talents have been pretty cool. So like Vampiric, the one thing I will say is Vampiric Strike, the proc rate could be higher. One of them basically permanently turns Heart Strike into it while you have Vampiric Blood up. So that's why it's got like a offensive CD feel to it. But Vampiric Strike kind of slaps. Ugh. I like that mount, but I gotta use one that's not so tall, because getting blocked on doorways is so annoying. I will say I'm happy this group is like actually sticking it out. There seems to be an awful lot of people who want to do beta keys and also want to bail at like the first sign of trouble. It's like, guys, we're learning these dungeons. I hope one of this is testing. Try being Torn. Yeah, right. Torn just makes every mount have that problem. Whoa, don't get hit by that. Okay, so we want to be in the circle here. Dodge those circles. And then this thing moves around because of course it does. This is wild. Pretty awesome visually. Yeah, this is a really cool boss. And I like that there's a lot going on, but it's very clear like where you need to move to and what you need to do. Because that's not always the case. Oh, there's an ad just chilling. My bad. I think he killed our warlock. Also, this ability is called Eye of the Swarm. Just an absolutely fantastic pun. And then I think we go... Oh, hey, there's no dungeon map. I think we go this way, though. Yeah, we go across the webs here. Also, this is like super troll. There are holes in these webs. So, be warned. And do with that information what you will. Tell your friends. Don't tell your friends. Maybe if you're doing this on like Heroic or Mythic 0, swap blast a friend. We actually need a lot of trash still. I feel like I didn't skip too much, but there's a decent amount on this staircase, so... Holy, what is that group damage? And I'm... Okay, wow, and I'm rooted. Okay. Whoa! Whoa, this is a lot of ads. Okay, let's not pull the big guy down there. Oh, I don't have another B-res. Okay. Just blood decay things. Maybe. Maybe. Running out of defensives. Got Van Blood again. Got Dancing Rune Weapon again. Oh, these guys jump. That's why everybody died. Oh no. So you probably want to stack in melee. Also, I don't know how we pulled like 500 of these. Well, it'll help me on the overall. Moments like that are why Blood Decay is still very high on my list of potential mains. No. Of course, these guys are immune to stuns. Well, that one's on me. I wasn't trying to pull all those together. Didn't really think it would have that effect. Keep expecting there to be a dungeon map. Oh, I should run through this before I mount up. New Hellstones. Always good. This last boss has a pretty cool mechanic. He does a thing where like he sucks you in and basically kills you if you get to him. Those guys are not padding with this, so we're just gonna pull this. Hopefully they don't come. And he drops like pools along the way to that root you. So basically you want to get rooted, but then you have to kill the thing to break the root. I guess it's kind of similar to the mechanic on the worm boss in whatever it's called. I'm blanking on names right now. Shadowmoon Burial Grounds, that's it. But then, you know, this boss is, yeah, Bone Ma. This boss actually does other stuff too, I think. These guys are rough. And this isn't even a fortified key. Immune to CC. Tons of group damage for reasons. Let's double bubble this. Oh my. Kikatal the Harvester. Yeah, so you kill these guys to get the pools. There's just so much damage. And then, yeah, you want to run and get rooted. You do want to kill the roots because of the other mechanic. Like, you don't want to be rooted when that hits. Like this. I had AMS up and it still did like that much of my health. Yeah. It's a cool fight. There's not a ton going on there other than just like damage. There's a ton of damage. This does the Venom Volley, which is a poison. And it gives you reduced damage, or reduced speed. It does a crap ton of damage. Yeah, so this thing does 6.6 million shadow damage and gives you 75% damage, increased damage taken, and reduces your damage done by 75%. So there's like 5 mechanics basically, but they work together to be a pretty cool fight, I think. Alright. Let's get everybody healed up maybe, so that we don't just die on pull. Or not. Okay. I guess we have a Disc Priest, so he's got to have some... Oof. Gotta have some damage to actually do his healing. There's the Venom Volley. Okay. I need one. Oh boy. Whoa. Yeah, so you gotta start breaking it like right away. Well, let's get our healer up. It's not gonna be in time, we're gonna lose the Warlock. No! Yeah, because you don't break this before... Okay. So it looks like once you focus on actually killing it, it doesn't do that much. I'm not going to be able to kill this all on my own, though. Can I reset by jumping out? Boss reset? Hello? Nope. Oh, and then you just take damage out here. Nice.
The harvest continues.
Need to get rooted at least near each other. I guess I did have vamp blood up when I was killing mine, so that does give a lot of damage with the way blood is working right now. Yeah, you can only get one person in each. All right, well, here we go. Okay, we need to make sure we're not dying too. Like there's so much damage in this fight too. If I run out this way, maybe I can reset it.
The harvest continues.
I don't have any mage food. I don't have any food. Alright. Well, I guess I'll just sit here. I wonder if we're missing anything here. Yeah, seems to be a theme. This dungeon hits very hard. All of the War Within dungeons that are keystones have been very, very hard, like very highly tuned. I did the Stone Vault on my Druid and we completed it, but like I was getting hit so hard that I thought Druid was bad. And then I did the returning dungeons on Druid and I was like, oh no, Druid is good. This dungeon is just terrible. This boss, the Tank Buster, which is Molten Hammer, was killing me through Barkskin and doing like 80% of my health through Survival Instincts. And that was on a fortified key. So on a fortified +4. So make sure we don't get hit by that. Maybe I'm gonna use my AMS for the poison. Just make things a little easier in the healer here. Oh, and then I'll just get like almost one shot by a random melee. Okay. Okay. Lovely. We do have a B-res. Oh, and now I just died because I already used my MS. Oh, the web stuns too. That is brutal. That is absolutely brutal. Alright, I'm gonna die before I can reset here. Well, I think we get what the boss does. Again, I don't think this is a DK issue. I think DK feels okay compared to other dungeons. Or at least in other dungeons. I guess the Evoker was still alive. We could have just waited for res there. Yeah, it's just a lot of damage. How much is stuff? So like melees are 2 million. How is a plate glass getting meleeed for 2 million? On a +4. It is tyrannical, so I guess tyrannical OP. Like the Venom Volley is doing, what's that, like 800k almost. Oh, the Grasping Blood just does damage the whole time you're rooted too, because that's not enough. Man. Yeah, this fight is wild. I guess I can just run away in Death's Advance, so I don't actually need to get rooted, right? And we're going to try to gateway it also. So maybe I just don't get rooted and I just run away. But then, oh, I don't know, man. There's going to be so many... Wait, oops. Okay, okay. I guess I clicked on the gateway on accident. So I can't gateway it now, but yeah, I can just Death's Advance and run away. Does boss get a buff from doing that or anything? Oh, okay, no. No! I'm gonna die. I'm so dead. That was 4 million damage and a stun. Stealth zone. Yeah, reset. Oh, I love this Evoker. He did the Venom Volley on us. No. As we're resetting, that's just not fair. He killed the Evoker. Oh dear. Well, the priest can res him at least. Unless he uses all of his mana healing himself. Actually, I don't even know if reses cost mana anymore. This fight is pretty rough. Okay, what can we do differently? We have the gateway. I cannot click it in the middle of the pole like an idiot. What's the go-to healer for the War Within beta? None of them have felt like bad that I've played with. Resto Druid has felt good, but I've mostly played that while I'm playing a Brewmaster Monk, and that combo has always been OP. Because Brewmaster just takes tons of little ticks of damage with stagger, and then the Druid can just hot them up, and then they're just good to go. I think the only one that's been bad that I've seen is, I think, Totemic Shaman, but I think it's bugged right now. I don't know anything about that hero spec, so I couldn't tell you like what's wrong with it or what they need to change, but it has seemed underpowered. I think this Disc Priest has been doing a fine job. The damage in this place is just like unbelievably overtuned right now. Maybe they'll keep it that way. I don't know. Let's help this guy get out of his route. Yeah, Disc Priest... Discus seemed fine. I'm not a healer expert though, so I don't want to say something that's going to lead you astray. My healing experience is pretty limited in recent times. Okay, we live one more of those cosmic singularities and we should be good to go here. So let's help these guys get out. Most importantly, let's make sure our healer can get out. Uh-oh. Alright, I'm out. So I think we don't have a battle res. Okay. I think we're gonna be okay. I think we got this. Maybe I spoke too soon. Knock on wood. I have seen a lot of Disc Priests, so I guess I did some Disc Priest keys with my bear the other day, and that felt good too. We did it! No score. Here's the loot. That totally blended in and threw me off. 53 gold. It's an interesting trinket. Get an orb that you can pick up for mastery and it does a ton of damage to whatever it hits. I guess 177k is not that much. GG's. Alright, I want to do another dungeon as Deathbringer, and I want to make it one of the older dungeons so that it's a little bit easier. Disc is a bit of a... This healer is saying Disc is a bit of a trap. Bear Trinket, yeah. Big Mastery. Alright, I want to do another Deathbringer dungeon. So yeah, Sand Lane is like the... We're going to make Vant Blood into an offensive CD again. With this one here. With every Blood or Dark transformation as active, you can get to the Sand Lane. Give the Sand Lane increases the effectiveness of your Essence of the Blood Queen by 150%, and Vampiric Strike replaces your Heart Strike for the duration. This is Essence of the Blood Queen. It gives you haste. So 1.5% per stack up to 7.5, and then increased by 150%. So you basically get up to like 30% haste, I think, is the math on that. Or maybe, actually, it's probably more than that. It would be like 7.5... 500% of that. Anyway, I think those guys were in a group with someone who left, so they were probably gonna leave too. Yeah, Deathbringer gives you an active ability called Reaper's Mark. It does a bunch of damage and then puts a debuff, I guess, on the enemy that will explode for more damage after you get it to 40 stacks. You get a stack every time you do shadow or frost damage. So, yeah. You end up doing a lot of shadow and frost damage because of Blood Plague. I mean, it stacks up really, really fast. Yeah, let's give this a shot. What should we do? What dungeon do you guys want to see? You know what? Grim Batol is actually pretty good. Didn't seem too terrible. I kind of want to run that again. Let's do Grim Batol. Let's get the Cataclassic theme going on here. Cataclassic, but in retail beta. Yeah, I think I'm running pretty boring trinkets. This one just gives like a damage proc and then damage dealt reduced. Or incoming damage reduced, I guess. And this one's just strength with... Does this actually give 0 secondary stat? No. Okay. The tooltip on it's just bugged. It's like 5k haste. That's not bad. Some of these trinkets on the beta are weird though. Like, there's a bunch that have no baseline stats and they just have an effect. But that seems like really strong if you can get a good uptime on it. Your abilities have a chance to increase your strength by 1100, stacking up to 5500. But there's quite a few like that. Like this one just does damage too. I don't know. Kind of weird. I don't want to lose primary stat on stuff if I can avoid it. I guess the question now is, we're getting kind of late. Are people still looking to do keys on beta right now? Oh, we're listed on Mythic. Alright. D-list. Start a group. Start a group. You tooltip. And then it deletes the title. Lovely. Okay, maybe we'll get more applicants now. Cool. I think this guy... Yeah. I did some keys with this guy the other day. He's a pretty good healer. He's bringing a warlock with him. What is it? Is a warlock went offline? Maybe. Let's see. Sai is playing a mage. Cool. So we'll get this paladin here. Double Valley. I'm gonna join Discord real quick. Let me just get to the dungeon first. Grand Batol. What's up, guys? So there's like different ways you can stream your audio. I stream it by application. So like I have Spotify and WoW Audio and then my microphone, but I don't have Discord audio because right. Correct, which may be a weird experience. Sorry, chat. I am talking to some people on Discord right now. Yeah, we have some people that I would not trust my streaming account with. It's feeling better than I was expecting it to. Yeah, the damage is pretty good. I mean, all the tank damage seems pretty decent from what I've seen so far. Oh, that whole run didn't get recorded. Weird. Grim Batol. Yeah, it's a Kata dungeon. This will probably be our last dungeon of the night, chat. Yeah, we're all in here. It's probably our last dungeon, and I'm gonna do some work on the DK video. Not sure if I'm gonna publish it tomorrow, but I can give you a little bit of a rundown as we go through it. Yeah. Nice. Got some mage food. Alright. Oh, I can't do a slash pull. I have to do the actual manual countdown. Gotta get big wigs or something installed. It's a +4. Just enough to get the new FX. Honestly, +4s with the dungeon, like the gear scaling, feel like a good testing place. Yeah. Okay, this red, it's just deleting this pack. You guys are all doing good damage. I like that one, Franken. This pack does insane damage. Yeah, happy Father's Day, boys. Yeah. See you, dude. My friend's hopping off Discord. So here we kill these like 2 trash packs, or 2.5. There's a guy that comes in, and then there's like a Drake writing thing. You get like a new action bar, and then we basically kill almost all the trash before the first boss using the Drakes. Oh, I should not have used Reaper's Mark there. Yeah. You mean like the... It's similar to the Trashed in Vault of the Incarnates? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we have enough to like fully kill everything, but we could fully kill some packs and like do really good damage to all of them. I'll be honest, I haven't read what the tooltips do. I just know you get like 5 charges of the one. But it does like huge damage to these. In the Kata version, it took you like all the way around the dungeon basically. And so you could kill stuff on the other side of the... like the wall that we went over there too. I think one thing I like about Deathbringer is preserving Vamp Blood to just be defensive feels kind of cozy in some places. We've got one more pull after this and then boss. Yeah. So this boss will put like a circle on a few people that will knock you, I think it knocks you forward, and then it puts like a puddle on the ground where you got knocked from. And then he also has a mechanic that's similar, if you remember Heimdall and Halls of Valor, where like he calls the drakes across. He does one like that that's kind of hard to see like which one's going to go first. You can see it on the ground, it like lights up, or it like turns purple. And they go like 2 and then 2. So that's what he's doing right now, commanding Roar. So I think the lane that I'm jumping in right now is safe, and then you move over to the one that he went through. Yeah. So he's doing it again now. So the middle is safe, and then the sides. Oh, sorry, the middle section I was on was. You can do it one more time. Again, I think the way to do this is going to be to like... It happens there's like 2 lanes that are safe, and then you move from one to the others after the first wave goes through. It's like the order they spawn in. So you see how there's 2 that are... Yeah, but it's like random. I think the easiest way to do it, at least while we're learning it, is going to be to put like a marker in each lane. And then you can call out like, go for, like blue is safe and then go to triangle or something. We'll have to figure that out. Okay, I'm gonna wait for... Yeah, Dustro is crazy. The Overfiends do so much damage. Just like machine gunning Chaos Bolts. Oh dear. There's a boss that Pat's in this room. He's kind of just tank and spank. There's fire on the ground to dodge. And then he'll pull out like a molten hammer that I will have to kite. But it also reduces his movement speed a lot, so... He's coming toward us right now, so I'm going to pull these back. And then we'll just pull him once these are dead, or once he gets close enough. Yeah, it should be fine. One of these weapons, he does like a frontal that leaves like a bunch of lava on the ground. I think it's that one, Fiery Cleave. I'm just gonna pull him like up here, so I don't get stuck on the stairs. Oh, this guy. Your mace, I need to kite. Or the fiery mace, not this. There we go. Molten mace. Yeah, so I just have to kite this, because he does 1,000% increased melee damage with the molten mace. I tried to face tank it just to see how much that actually was on, I think on Warrior. And I blocked it and it still did like 4 times my max health. Oh, that hurts. That was an easy boss though. Yeah, just the paladin can. I think we can skip this pack. You gotta remember to use Reaper's Mark. It's such a short cooldown. It does really good damage too. I think we can skip this one too because there's still a lot of trash. These packs are gnarly. These lava benders are rough. Oh no. That's not good. I have no running power. Don't pull that other guy. Okay, now we pull it. Alright. I'm gonna pop IBF and just tank. Okay, everything's dead. There's 1.3 million DPS. Warlock is busted. I don't know how much of this you actually can skip. I'm just trying to skip as much as we can. I think the first time I did this one on a keystone, I was at like 100% trash before we even like went to the staircase for the last boss. Alright, let me kite this guy so his stacks fall off. Oh. I've noticed a lot of packs that like you would think are gonna chain and then they don't. Kinda interesting. You gotta cut this guy so his enrage falls off. See, every time he melees, he gets a stacking enrage buff. We've got a lava bender here. There's a pull later with 2 of these. That's pretty brutal. I guess it's less bad because, like, the last time I was in here, it was fortified and it was the 20% magic damage affix. So they were just, like, blasting. I really hope they take a very serious look at the new affixes they added. Yeah. I guess I can just stun this guy to remove the enrage, because it only lasts for like 3 seconds. I don't know if we have enough count to skip that pack, but I'd like to. Shadow Flame Slash does a lot. Yeah, these guys... No, the boss is right after these guys. So this boss will summon an ad that's going to fixate on someone. It needs to die before it touches them. I think it also triggers if someone else runs into it, though. If it reaches someone or runs into someone, it explodes and basically kills everybody. And then there's... After we get him down to 0%, which will be pretty fast, he's going to jump on a dragon. And then the dragon will summon like lava tornadoes that have to get dodged. This is the ad that spawns. So he's spawning it right under himself. That's weird. So just blow it up. It's already dead. And then he's gonna jump on a dragon. And he still does the ad mechanic too. the ad ran into someone. I think it was the warlock. Yeah. Yeah, it's a group one shot. We have mage food this time. Haha. Yeah, I just gotta run away from it. Yeah, how much damage did that actually do to everybody? Deaths. That's a lot of damage. They just one-shot the entire group, basically. Yeah, sounds good. I am not doing a good job using Reaper's Mark, and it's still doing quite a lot of damage. Really need to set up some Wake Auras, or at least import some. I don't know if... Yeah, it didn't actually load. It's disabled, that's why. Alright, well we'll do that later. It was worse than Kata. Alright, here we go. Round 2. If I have... Oh no, I don't think that applied 3. It just applied 3 stacks. But that may have just been because... Oh, because diseases. Nice. So that add'll spawn while he's jumping on the dragon. You can't ping that? What? Yeah. Definitely the person it's fixated on, but I think it'll trigger from other people running into it too. Because like I charged it on my warrior one time and it immediately exploded. Oh, we got some friends. Where are these guys? Yeah. I've seen a lot of instances of mobs getting pulled into bosses from like miles away. We do only have to get the dragon to like 50%. Oh god. Those tornadoes did not move how I was expecting them to. Oh, this is really bad. Okay. That breath hit hard. I don't know what happened with those ads there. Like it's just a beta thing. Probably some like random AoE just decided to run off and hit something 60 yards away. Yeah, this run back is pretty painful though. I mean, I guess we can go clear those before we do the boss, just so that doesn't happen again. It's those guys over there, yeah. don't run into them. We will have to kill him anyway to get to the last boss, but I don't know. We'll probably be fine. Famous last words. That curse is brutal. I guess it's most, like, the worst part of it is the healing absorb, right? Well, I don't know. If you're trying to run away from that, the slow is worse.
Dragon, you will do as I. If they do not kill you, I will do it myself.
Alright, I'm going to watch over that way. Ooh, I don't know what that was. Definitely wasn't someone getting hit by the ad. Oh, that was just the dragon. Twilight Buffet. I wouldn't mind going to a Twilight Buffet. Sounds yummy.
Finish them. Avenge me.
Alright, this pull might be a little brutal. This dragon is a knockback, so watch out. You can get punted into that canyon. Alright, not too bad. These guys leave a debuff when they explode. Or no, it's on melee, never mind. It's like 1% increased damage taken per stack. Or shadow damage. But it stacks infinitely every time they hit. It can't be dispelled either. Well, there won't be more now, so. I don't let this fall off before I get hit again. Don't need to be stacking it up starting at 30. Whoa. Oh boy. Alright. I should have had Amos up 1 second earlier. Oh, don't stand in that. Don't stand in that. Oh, the healer's dead. Yeah. Yeah, these things are gonna die too. Oh, yeah. No, I'm an orc. Mm-hmm. And eat. Alright. Just one more boss. Actually, there's one more trash bowl before the boss, I think. Nope, that was it. Never mind. One more boss. So this guy will summon some little ads. There's a bunch of like tentacles it'll spawn that will root you if you get touched by them. And then he does a big like shadow circle that closes in until there's just a small area of safety left. So you have to run to the safe spot without getting rooted. It's a pretty cool fight, I think. Oof. It's really hard. So the tentacles are all spawning, so don't get hit by those. You gotta run over here. And then we gotta spread out inside of this with those void circles. Yeah. And then little ads that are like the same as the little trash ads before this gets spawned. Looks like the safe spot's gonna be like over here. At least in this direction. Yeah. Oh, there's so many tentacles. Easy. Easy +4. Upgraded even. got a half spark. Oh, the old dungeons, the loot scaling is not working yet. So it's dropping at like whatever item level for the expansion it's from. I think it's gonna be my last one for tonight. You too, dude. I'll try. Alright, chat. Thank you guys so much for coming by and hanging out. I really appreciate you all. Really appreciate all the love we got today on the video I posted this morning. I'm going to be working on a DK video coming out hopefully in the next couple of days. Just going over how the class feels and yeah, what my thoughts on it are. And I hope to catch you all another time.